Well, first fish of the day. So what is happening, people? Hey, Lord, give us another pretty day to be out here. That's a little small dink. Same thing as usual. I'm down at Kerr Lake, specifically at Longwood. I have came into one of these creeks. I rode to the back of it. I marked a tree, some submerged brush under the water here. It's about 16 feet deep. It's got some fish on it. And using that double rig, and dropped a jig and a minnow down in there, and just caught that small crappie there. So brought minnows today. You know, last week I caught a lot of smaller crappie and was thinking maybe if I had some minnows, hey, you never know. If I had minnows, would I do better? So anyway, hey guys, stay around with us and let's go catch a fish. Well, you know, old white bass. He eat the minnow. Boom. Now on the bottom, I got that new Bobby Garland's, that blue colored. You have a lot of blueback herring in this lake, so oh, maybe I'd try that blue color. And hey, seems like the minnows, they liking the minnows better today. Well, still a small crappie, you know, 9-inch fish. He actually hit the jig. Go figure. Well, there's a double for you. All small crappies though. Top one on the minnow. And of course I hadn't hit the blue jig. A little small crappie. Now look, because I have this live scope, it looks like somebody's brought in the tree. And so the way the tree lays across the bottom, it looks like it's about 20 feet long. And so you'll have crappie scattered along the base and around the actual limbs up. And I was just fishing one behind me. There's actually two here, about 20 yards apart. So I just moved over to this one. I marked both of them when I came up the lake. I marked both of them when I went up. So I'm just coming back fishing them in the mouth of this cove. And I'm still in about 18 feet of water fishing these. And I'm not gonna throw a buoy marker out on it until I start catching some big fish. So I'll come back and check it, and if it's got some big fish on it, I'll throw a buoy marker on it, then I'll fish it more thoroughly. So we're gonna be fishing with minnows today, folks, and I'm gonna show you, we're gonna fish a dual rig. We're gonna fish a minnow over top of a jig. So here's our jig we'll be fishing, here's our gold hook, and I'm gonna show you two ways to tie it in line real quick. Take our gold hook, here's your line, and we're gonna double the line right here. Pull it down really, really small. And we're gonna thread this through the eye. And these small hooks, it's really difficult to get it through the eye. So you have your line here double. We're gonna fold it over right here. We're gonna loop it. There's your loop. This tag in here goes back over top of the hook. Boom. Just like this. And we're gonna cinch that down. Nice and tight. is our hook and line. We'll go to the bottom, tie on our bottom hook. Any whatever knot that you are comfortable with. Make 6 loops. You've seen me do this before. Pull that down tight. Now, as you notice, my gold hook is here, and that is about 16 inches apart. Now, if I wanted my lure to be on the top, I could do the same thing and put my lure on top here. And we'll need to turn that hook, take this knot and turn it just a little bit so that that hook sits correctly. Now, that's number 1. Okay, sometimes the eye is so small you can't double your line to go through. So I'm gonna show you something really quick. It's just like tying 2 jigs in line. So we'll thread this through the hook up about 16 inches. So we'll double the line back here. Here's your hook. And we'll do it just like tying a jig in line. We're gonna loop it 3 times. Once. Twice. 3 times. Go 3 times through the line, and then you can work this knot down as short as you possibly can. And I'm going to pull it. See, you end up, you got a little bit of a hook, and that minnow can sit there and swim on the line like this. I kind of like that knot the best. Then we'll come to the bottom. And there again, that is about 16 inches apart. See how the hook hangs here? The minnow can be here, and your jig is here. Now, one thing to remember, I'm going to put the minnow above. You can reverse this. You can take this jig and put it up here, and you'll have a jig up here and the minnow on the bottom. I particularly kind of like this because a lot of times if you have a weight up here or your weight's up here, this minnow will swim up like this and get around the line. So I actually like to put my minnow on the top. So that's 2 methods to tie a minnow in line. We brought some minnows today and we're going to try them. So that's 2 methods to tie these 2. Very quick, very simple. Hope this helps you. Well, yet again, we're out on this point on a brush pile. Small crappie again. A little dink. Since I located the this brush pile, put a minnow on, thought I saw some bigger fish in it. So let's see if we catch a bigger one. Well, boys, we finally got us a pretty good one. Get that darker color, Bobby Garland's right there. That darker color. A little bit better. That crappie bit so easy. That's a little better. See if we catch 3 on the same minnow. Hey guys, we're getting ready to end the video, and I will say we have caught a lot of crappie today. Crappie were biting pretty good, but they were on the small side. I fished rock piles in 40 feet of water, brush piles back as shallow as 12 feet of water. Fished both bridges. Probably the nicest crappie we caught come off the bridges. And you really had to pick through those. There's a lot of crappie still on those bridges in those shady areas. And all in all, like I said, a lot of fish caught, but those really big, nice crappies, those linebacker crappies, they're still being a little bit of elusive. I think they're just scattered around the lake. And so, you know, trolling may be the way to go. Hey guys, I hope you've seen something in the video that you learned. I hope you've seen something in the video and you enjoy it. As always, we appreciate all the support we get for this channel. Hey, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below right down there. Subscribe to the channel. It keeps us doing what we're doing. Hey guys, and you remember, it's a wild life, and I'll see you on the water.